So this is Judge U.W. Clemon, who was a federal judge and before that long-time civil rights lawyer.
Your thoughts about 50 years ago, Bloody Sunday, what people were marching for, what they got bloodied for, and where we are today, Judge?
Well, I think that much of the meaning of what happened 50 years ago has been lost in the fact that 2 years ago, the Supreme Court took away the heart of the Voting Rights Act. And so it's important for us to be here today to remind ourselves that that fight is as important today as it was a half century ago.
Talk about the importance of the courts. I mean, they're activists on the ground. You're a judge.
Well, I guess it was Charles Evans Hughes who once said that the Constitution means at any given point in time only what 5 members of the Supreme Court says that it means. And we have seen in the last quarter century a Supreme Court as reactionary as the Tony Court, which decided the Dred Scott decision. This court today is as amorous of states' rights, which we thought we had fought a great civil war over, thought we'd settled that issue. But this Supreme Court has resurrected states' rights, and it's now a constitutional principle. And so when you turn it back over to the states, then we see the kinds of things that we have seen in terms of restrictions on the right to vote, restrictions that have been imposed since the Shelby County case, much similar to the restrictions that were imposed 50 years ago.
Would you call the Supreme Court today a Jim Crow court?
Well, I would say that this Supreme Court is, yes, it's a flamethrower, and it is, in my judgment, the worst Supreme Court in terms of civil rights since, as I said, 1857, the decision that caused the Civil War.